Hi, I'm going to show you how to set up in Brain Avatar an alpha theta training session. You first click on folder selections and then hit create new folder. We're going to make this uh, test alpha theta. All right, and then on this, we're going to hit create and select settings. And I have created an alpha theta protocol, which I'm going to make available to anyone who wants it for Brain Avatar, just to simplify the process. You click open here. We are now set up and we can hit save and continue. And you can actually come up and hit the X to close this out. And we are ready to roll. So we have delta, theta, alpha, and high beta on these thermometers. The default percentages that are set for those are 20, 60, 60, and 10 in terms of threshold. So the delta is an inhibited band, a stop. The high beta is a stop, an inhibited band, and you are rewarding theta and alpha is go type settings. But these are all pre-set up. And what I'm going to suggest that you do is up at the top, you see 20 alpha percentage for the inhibit, and then for the threshold, and 60 for theta. Let's change that by hitting the Shift T key and bringing that number down to about 35. And let's leave alpha at 60 and leave high beta at 10. That's pretty good. You can see over to the right, you've got a place to look at what frequencies have been set up for default frequencies. Delta is 2 to 4, theta is 5 to 8, alpha is 8 to 11, and I've got high beta set at 15 to 25 in terms of inhibiting or stopping that. If there is a reason in the EEG to look at different frequencies to inhibit. For example, if there's a lot of 13 and 14 hertz big activity, that's not a quiet mind either, and so that could be inhibited, and you could change this to 13 to 25. Or if there's a lot of beta above 25, but usually 15 to 25 will catch a lot of stuff. So we are now ready to roll, and I'm going to assume that we have a person hooked up. I'm going to just rerun this. So this is going to look a lot like if we were running a session. I'm just replaying one that we've already recorded. And that's just my computer little message. So now we have EEG showing up. And you haven't really heard any sound yet. You probably need to hit the Y key because the auto threshold is set. But what I want to do is to set up the rest of this software, which is going to hit the window key up at the top and in the blue window key, and go to AVI extensions. Click on that. Click on EEG audio. And then you get this little scene. If you now hit start session, you will begin to hear actual rewards and training and things like that. And what you're going to hear now, the Y key after 1 minute, auto threshold already kicked in, and you can hit the Y key again if you want just to see what's going on. But your goal here is all pre-set up. You don't really have to do much in terms of changing anything. Only thing that I do suggest is that rather than using a 1 minute auto threshold, that it's set up for a 2 minute auto threshold. So I have set up the default as being a 2 minute auto threshold. You're not supposed to necessarily change alpha theta bands all that quickly. So it is the combination of using Brain Avatar and using this, essentially this game off the window function with using the EEG audio. If there's any problem in running EEG audio and your system doesn't do that, you call Brainmaster tech support. They can tell you how to fix that. So That's all you really need to do. We can then click away on top of the Brainmaster avatar screen, and hopefully you can sit back and get comfortable. You can see over here the averages for delta and theta and alpha and high beta, so you can watch that if you like. And then you've got your spectral display down here. It will be much easier to see the spectral for many people if you change the scale value up here at the top to 4. Sometimes it can go to 2. Sometimes it can go to 10, but it defaults to 7. I often move it to 4, which means I can see the spectral display more clearly. And I'm looking to see alpha increase and theta increase and everything else to decrease. The betas, the SMRs, uh, you want a quiet mind. So that's what you're looking for in this particular display. Thanks.